Hello, gamers. We're getting into the Control DLC tonight. I gotta go talk to the board.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline.
Do I even know who Darling is?
He and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
I don't know what the setup for this quest is. It's just to, like, come here. Situation, uh-oh.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Ahti's vacation spot.
Right, that's what I thought.
Out.
I opted to go with that cool outfit I got too, because I feel like now that we completed the game and are in the DLC, we can, like, afford a costume change, and that doesn't feel weird to me. So let me just find the nearest warp point, and we'll get down there. To whatever's going on in the Foundation. I don't really expect either of these to address anything with the ending and Dylan and stuff, but we'll see. I can be hopeful. I think the Alan Wake one is just like a fucking crossover with that, and then this. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if one of them would, I would think it would be this one. We'll have to see. What other outfits do I have? Janitor's assistant and golden suit. Yeah, her civilian one and the asynchronous suit are the coolest. I don't know what the asynchronous suit is supposed to be exactly. I don't remember when I got it. We have something in the restricted area, don't we? There we go, Foundation. Exactly where we need to be.
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
This looks very, like, Norse and World Tree-ish here.
Okay, let's try opening it.
I don't know if that's what I meant by the tree, but that's where my mind went. I also ran around and, like, found some hidden shit, so I have a few more skill points now. But we're more or less,
no time for sightseeing.
You know, similar.
The board said this was an emergency.
All right, I'm in the bottom there. This looks like a big-ass, complicated, windy area.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Kind of feels like the place that would get forgotten. Forgotten. Stuff at, like, the lowest, deepest level. Is that a Earth penis? Is someone casting erection?
Crystals are kind of pretty.
Yep. The crystals are.
Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly strange.
What's that light?
But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How did we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
I can't tell, is that them finding the whole oldest house for the first time, or just down here? Fuck. Do I have a crouch button? I do, but it's not letting me in anyway. Not seeing too much else here at Gamma. Other than a very suspicious light. Suppose I should look around up here as well. What the fuck? Alright, so I need fucking geokinesis? What's a better term for that? Geomancy.
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
I vaguely remember Marshall. I've kind of already forgotten who she is. She was like I remember her vibe, but I don't remember her job. Head of security or something. What is this beehive? That's gonna be like another mushroom spores thing. Got pretty explosive, pretty fast. More just fucking white nothingness. That at least looks like a thing, but I don't know if I can get up that high unless I can stop somewhere else and chill for a minute. That's fine. We'll leave it be. I'm less concerned about crates at this point. Like, we still have, I think, one gun to upgrade once. It will probably get more in here. And there's still some skills, but I'm kind of cool with, like, just playing through this, too. Launch ammo refund. That's maybe a new one. Surprised we didn't get a warp over at the beginning, too. This is close, though. And that's still blocked, and that's still locked. Can't do shit. I did buy a ground pound. Haven't really used it in combat yet. Mostly just for, like, navigating gaps quickly. Cave painting. Yeah, that was where my brain went to, like cavemen, but unclear, apparently. Someone's doing drawings with what they have available to them. And that's what we saw. Okay. We've already bypassed some stuff, but I think that's just the path I couldn't get into. I'll say yes. That I'm not running around backtracking so much. Like, a white void is such a cool change of pace compared to, you know, the usual black voids you would see. Makes it feel that much more otherworldly. Are these guys, like, strong against gun and weak against telekinesis? Or maybe they're just good dodgers in general.
They're using pickaxes now.
Oh, are they? I didn't notice. So they're miners. Can't have that. As usual, very striking visual design too, with like the red rock or sand or whatever. Ah, the ground dissy. I'll just fly away then. trying to do that is the wrong button entirely. So I must get some kind of upgraded flight then, looking at that. Since we're seeing a couple of these, high up sections. There was an accident. We found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls. Spooky. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads. I don't remember that or even what the crossroads is. What else was... Never mind, I'm good. Hey, look at that. I can actually get one.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
No, I didn't fall already. Fuck. I hate this. Oh, maybe they learned. Maybe in the DLC you don't die in one go when you fucking fall. Wouldn't that be lovely? Missed half those. I'm in my Stormtrooper era. Can I control big guys? I can now. Join my team. Well, I demurely step away from that grenade. Think we're good? Moving on.
I wish I brought him along with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
And there's some other path over there, which again looks like it's way too far up. I need like Shiki's power from Eden Zero. I need like just gravity inversion so I can just zoop up there.
Wait, it's Jesse.
Like Gravity Rush. I haven't played that, but I think that's kind of what you do in Gravity Rush is you just do the same shit Shiki does in Eden Zero.
Whoa. This place is huge.
Ah, well that's why I didn't know what the crossroads was, because we hadn't been there.
Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right?
Oh, I wouldn't say couldn't about
What's going on
anything
first?
in this game. Couldn't is just a phenomenon you haven't observed yet. Oh, Mom was guessing something about ley lines. Interesting that we've now ended up there. Astral copy. So it's rock clones of people? Or is this like a enemy? Astral cocky, hi Cass. How's your poor little coffin throat? Oh, and that's fucking what's his name? The Elder Torah from Beyond. My good buddy. At least 3 lungs. Well, it's good that you have many to spare from the sounds of it. But I'm sorry, I hope you get feeling better soon. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Draws sexy fan art of the pillar. That, what pillar are we talking about? This thing here? Demon biology grants me at least 12 lungs, so I'm good at least, but man, it would be cool to cough less. I mean, yeah, 3 out of 12 on one hand, not bad, but on the other hand, being down 25% of your lungs sounds bad no matter how you paint it. Wow, an upgrade! How are you? I'm good. I had, like, 1 or 2 isolated, like, pickly throat things, but evidently I'm not sick. I just needed to, like, hydrate.
So I can only choose one? I thought I would.
Oh, wait.
These tests.
Fuck, I have to pick things? Yeah, I don't know if you got, like, sick from the trip or anything, but whatever the case, I hope the coughing clears up quickly. So I can shield or I can platform. I mean, the platform seems like a no-brainer, but I probably get both eventually, right? Unless they actually do make me pick. Let me consult my computer. Because I could probably stand on this other thing, too. You eventually get both. Okay, good. Good. But we're gonna start with this, because this will help me get to things, I think, more easily. Weird tweaking you. I think it's just sinus stuff, not resting as much as I probably should and doing 2 trips. Yeah. Yeah. Both you and Aloe, I guess, had like extra zoomies compared to the rest of us. Hopefully, and since you are planning on streaming later in the week, you're feeling closer to recovered. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, there, you know, it feels weird now not having like some upcoming thing to look forward to. Other, you know, like another trip ambiguously a yearish from now, maybe, question mark, but nothing imminent. I keep saying that and then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I guess I do get to like not work for like 6 weeks and that's happening real soon. So that's neat. But still not the same as like a trip. And Control, to mansplain it to you real quick, it's SCP the video game. It's very like SCP inspired. Maybe a little bit less weird entities and more weird objects. But there's still some entities. Or do I have to lure them? I hope I can actually do this on like any rock wall and not specific little places that they're marking.
Okay, let's review.
Then again, I'm not sure exactly how I would cast this anywhere, because I'd be trying to get
It was broken by something, and now
items.
the astral
Weird
plane
compliment, but I like the
is
marbly floors a lot. I would lay on them and roll around.
the oldest house, the bureau.
Just like the smoothness of them is appealing to you.
Inside. I need to find 4 locks or keys or whatever to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be.
Do I get a new skill tree for this shit? Doesn't look like it. That's okay. We can get health then, and I maybe won't die as much. Wow.
Be simple. Ish. You with me?
They also feel like they'd be cool temperatures. Yeah. I wonder, because you're absolutely right, and I don't know if that's just like vibes, or if there's like some science to the idea of like, hey, this has like a smoother surface area and is therefore actually cooler. I don't know if that would make any real sense. Why can I only do this one? It probably is just vibes. I don't think science probably actually supports that at all, because I don't know why it would. Yeah, now I can deal with these, so that's good. I could not tell you. I do not understand science. I remember random bits and pieces of schooling, but I'm certainly no scientist. Okay, was there anything else, or do I just go that way? I just go that way. I keep ground pounding when I don't even mean to. Accidental violence. It's cool though. I feel like, there's like some shooting in this. You have a little sidearm that can take a couple forms, and I know that like gun games are not anything you specifically gravitate towards, but you also have like cool Jedi powers, and there's like weird happenings, and I feel like that's all stuff that you would like vibe with. I think this is like pretty old now. Well, it's 2020, so ancient, and you can grab the whole thing probably for like $10 on a sale someday if it ever appeals to you. Yes, I'm getting very curious about the trees too. What does that mean? Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge. Knowledge, yep. Yax Imix Che, I don't know what that is. Do New York City's many murders, act as a sacrifice to the oldest house? Man, I can't read tonight. Did they tell us to do a ritual? Another thing that I am reminded of, just because it's fall, surely you know Over the Garden Wall, right? They just did their little 10-year anniversary claymation thing. There was like a minute or two on Twitter. Yeah, okay. Because, like, truly, of any random piece of media that I've thrown at you, that's, like, perhaps the most your vibes. So it makes sense that you're already well aware. I'm sure if nothing else, you just saw, like, a horned creature. And you were like, it's me. I should watch this.
Hope will definitely want to see this.
Because the beast and your demon form are, the same genre of man, for sure. You have picked one of 6 medias I've consumed. Quick, list the other 5. Am I doing a thing in here? There's a ritual somewhere. Probably around yonder shaft.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
And that's Ashley leaving, so we're not going to go that way. But I will continue kicking office chairs with my buddy.
28 days now spent in...
I haven't watched the stop motion thing, but I meant to and I'm very excited. It's, you know, it's like a minute or two. So it's short. It's almost more promotional, I would say.
Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that pillar where Northmore found its. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the power. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
No idea what slotting that cube in did for me. But I guess we're good to go. What does this say? Power core A, power core B. I only see one. I guess core storage? Question mark? I still didn't do my ritual. Power cores. They are cores that give you power. Oh, but I guess it's actually like weird magic-y power and not just normal electricity. Please do a ritual. You are the target audience for rituals. Okay, yeah. Oh, but as always, I have more. I already listened to that one, though. These all do not look juiced up, except for that one. And these guys. Or this guy, one of them. I don't know where else we need one, though. I guess there was another elevator place that I did not go to. Maybe that's the ritual? It sounds goofy, but maybe plugging these in is the ritual if they are magic-y. Oh, that's where I was. Is it? Yeah. Okay, then where the fuck is tunnel access? Yeah, the tech support ritual. Did you try and plugging it back in? Did you try jiggling the cord and saying, "Huh, are you close?" Well, it does look dim up here, but I don't see a hole.
3-day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning a pyramid.
Yeah, the board got him.
After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough,
I love the idea of people getting a fucking boner over something being, like, mathematical.
painted on the cave walls.
Like, those angles are so good.
I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and
I
stagnation.
do talk about pyramids,
Of course,
but in that case, it's usually gravity falls related, yeah.
Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one. From above,
That and the many MLM
up at the inverted
marketing schemes that you're constantly peddling.
wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Cutely gets you into thousands of dollars of debt. Gotta get that MLM. Which of course means men loving men. That's the scheme's gayness. Can I go in there? Can I sneak through here? I don't think I can. I love, like, I know you want to fuck Bill, but I love seeing, like, people shipping Bill with, like, who's Grunkle Stan's brother? Ford? Because, I don't know, Bill is so, like, not on my radar that it's entertaining when he is on other people's radar. I love Bilford. Go away, no miners. Oh, that's a pit. Well, there you go. Okay, I think we got him. What? Give me the elevator pitch on Bilford. Why does that tickle your pickle? Oh, so I guess that's the fucking way to sell you on this game, I guess. Like, you're being ordered around by a pyramid in your head. So you could also say that this is like a Gravity Falls video game.
That damn gun. Faith.
It's like old man yaoi, but also they feel like toxic X's. Okay.
Here, Arda.
Yeah, I understand the toxic X's part.
Once, and I'll do it again.
Man, I must get some other geomancy skill to like shatter this stuff, or maybe that's what the other one was. Where I'm like pushing up from beneath to like meet/destroy what's already there. Hey, Jesse, God, you gotta jump better. Cool, that one wasn't a pit, so I just died. I would have thought that they'd like threshold and respawn me. And we still need more remote thoughts to build that shit. Do I have to fight these boys again? We're kind of just like looping and circling upwards. I hope that there isn't anything I need to come back here for at any point, because it's going to be a nightmare finding it on, like, the same section of map that has, like, 6 different vertical levels. Like, this thing, I guess. Though I probably don't care about individual crates. Okay, let's try that again. And not suck this time. Meteor Hill. That's almost like Meteor Herd, one of my favorite Sonic Adventure 2 levels. Oh, how I want a Sonic Adventure 3. I had a good time zooming through Sonic Yaoi Generations. I'd be down to play Forces soon since I never played that, but I gotta get through all my big fat RPGs first. And Lies of P. Before my Game Pass expires at the end of January. Elevator, where are you? There you are, you're very tall. Is this just the 4th level? I need to go somewhere new. How do we do the fucking ritual? Because we've done all of these. Let me peek back outside here. I see crystals and red things. Ooh, I'm falling. That's bad. Let's go this way. At least I won't die. Alright, yeah, that's just the place of power again. What the fuck? Control, what do you want from me? The void calls, but I don't know what it wants. Because I don't believe they would point me up here just to be like, hey, dead end, loop back down. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, here we go, crystals. Oh, God, I fucking dashed off the edge. Fuck me. Where's the place? I'm already past that. Alright, we're gonna go way down. And then I'm gonna elevator back up, and I'm not gonna die, because I don't want to lose 10% of my money. No bureau alerts for me. I'm not doing them. You can't make me. I have other more important shit to do. Did you do anything Halloween-y for Halloween, Cass? I never do because I'm boring. I should, but I don't. But you are a Halloween creature. So perhaps you might have. Okay, 3rd fucking time's the charm. I did not. I worked in his EP. Fair enough, yeah. Especially if you're recovering. Recovering from, friendship, basically. You friended too hard. Okay, I got uppies. I could possibly find other stuff. That's gonna be blocked. The thing on the other side is far. I would rather go this way for now. And there's a warp point anyway, so good on me. Wait, was that my guy over there that I just killed? I forgot I should also be doing this dash kill. When I can. No, there's just like conflicting factions of boys going on right now, I think. The dash is remarkably powerful. I would not have guessed that. Like, I know that at this point, but I wouldn't have guessed it before. Oh yeah, the miners don't like the regular hiss. So there's something here that's like fighting with the hiss for bodies. And this is, I think, that other side, but it's also red in there. And then that's the red that I probably can't go to. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna peek in here. I think this is now floor 5. Etchings on tablets, not native to the Foundation, blah blah blah. Differ from the cave paintings. Missing key pieces of the puzzle. Boy, aren't we all. Okay, this I think is somewhere I just was. There's just a lot of holes here and I gotta inspect them all. Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe I have to find the little red nubbins and then I can go in that red hole. Which I will never remember which one it is at this point. Oh, it's in the shaft. And there's finally another plug for the little cubes. But I can't reach that guy yet. And the elevator even has a roof. And you're locked up. So where... I think I left one in the elevator before. Let's just go back to power core storage because I think it despawned. And then, I don't know, hopefully that'll get me somewhere I need to be. I'm kind of surprised how empty this feels so far. A lot less, like, logs and interactions. It's a lot of, like, me just in a cave. I don't see the core anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, core. Where'd you go? I don't think I can unplug these other ones. Fuck. Well, let's check the levels. I mean, the other option is we figure out how to get the one up there that's right next to it somehow. Oh, and we don't somehow, also, we don't even have that 5th level. So what the fuck? I now have to get back there. Unless it only shows when I'm higher up or something. Looking equally empty up here. Fuck it, we'll go back to 4 and then get back to 5. That didn't used to be the red hole, did it? Maybe there never was like a properly blocked off thing here. Maybe it was just a hiss fight that I had to do. Which I did do. And there's no cheeky sneaky cubes in here, right? Maybe it's because I never went into the elevator on 5. I should probably do that. Which I think is further up from here. I mean, I did go in it, I guess, but I didn't touch the button. You gotta touch the butt. I know, game. I know about destroying hiss nodes, but you won't let me. It's blocked. I need to, like, ride the elevator somehow. Trying to think how I'd even do that. Oh, or because we're still in this hiss problem state, it's like fucking with the elevator and I can't get back up here. Hello, Shoal. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Nova. How was Clock Tower Rewind? I've not heard of that. God, I don't know how to send this away now. What if I just fly and boop it? Yeah, there we go. I should have done that in the first place. But what does this do for me now? This elevator just keeps going. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is 5. We can go to 6. Lovely. And happy belated Halloween to you guys. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill all those. Clock Tower is a point-and-click horror game released on the SNES, made better on PSX. A year sometime later, Rewind is the port of the PSX version with even more quality of life changes. Is PSX just PS1? Because I've heard that term with like the Bloodborne demake and stuff, but I don't know that I've seen it like written out elsewhere. I'm gonna have no hope of getting any of these fucking red things. Physically, I think they're 2 different consoles, but the same generation, like Switch and Switch Lite. Okay. I didn't even see the red things that time. Did I break them? No, they're there. Ah. Okay. Whatever. I'm never gonna get those unless I need to, so we'll just leave them for now. We found a door.
Like the one I used to get in.
Oh, this is probably the ritual. The ritual. Kill things. Probably get allies if there's screamers. Where are you? I think the more fun thing would be to just talk about all the horror month games and rank them. I love a good game ranking. I never ended up doing like a year 3 anniversary thing, so I'm kind of out of date on my own. But I typically do that for my anniversaries. Just like rank everything I've played over the previous year. And sometimes my opinion changes wildly, because I remember ranking Pokemon Unite really high, and then I got really sick of it and I hate it now. What was like your number 1?
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Well seasoned. I feel like they're just getting goofy now with these translations.
Doing my job.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
We blew it up. And then a very big hole. Yippee. We love holes. This was where? This was one of the places I fought. I think. Yes. Question is, where's the nearest warp out of here? Because now we gotta go somewhere else. I only see one marker, even though we're supposed to do 4 rituals. We did a tier list in the categories from the top where Masterpiece stuck with me, a lot of fun, highly recommend, regular recommend, okay, didn't enjoy. Kind of avoid calling anything outright bad since some games were a single dev team. I don't know about you, for me at least, my filter is generally good to the point where I'm rarely playing something that I dislike in its entirety. You know, I'm a picky bitch, so there may be elements that I don't vibe with. But it's rare for me to just, like, shit on a whole experience. Some notable examples I can remember that were, like, the closest to me not liking them. Tunic, ironically, because I think most people love that, but I was just, like, not in the mood for something so, like, hey, write down ciphers and stuff like that. But even then, like, the visuals were really cute and stuff like that. And then Scorn, which was like that one that looked really cool and HR geegery. But it was just... the whole game was a walking sim. Like Amnesia or something, which I was kind of like, to begin with. But then I couldn't fucking find anything. Like I played it like the day it came out or something, because it was on Game Pass. And I had to just stop, because I couldn't bear playing more of it, unfortunately. And I feel bad because I think that was like a small dev team. But I don't know. Art delivered gameplay did not for me.
How did she get down here?
Didn't enjoy Amanda 2, just wasn't for me. Mouthwashing was at the top, and I definitely stick with it. Cass, you also played Mouthwashing, right? Or Mo did, maybe?
What are you doing down here, Emily? What do you mean? You called?
I don't know. I think
I'm pretty sure I did it.
on your point of like, it's not bad, it's just not for me, I think that's definitely true of Tunic, and probably true to some degree of
Let's just chalk it up to
Scorn
so we can get to
as
work.
well. I feel like it's rare for games these days to just be
Or call me down here to deal with
actually fully bad.
the astral plane is
colliding with our world. I know. Isn't it fascinating?
Or, you know, games at least that get a certain level of like notoriety and press and stuff.
Expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire bureau.
Scorin felt more like an expression of art. Like, look at this really cool HR Giger art.
The board told me to fix
I think so too. Like, it was always made to be more about that than like some
funny
gunplay game. I just wish that I could have found my way through it, because then I would have, you know, it was fun to like stick my hand in a fucking Ussy, and I'm okay with it being a walking sim if I can do that. But I literally just, I think what actually like killed it at the end, after having various degrees of difficulty, I was literally like wandering around like outside in somewhere kind of deserty,
That reminds me.
and even with like Google, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do, and so I was like, all right, I'm kind of getting tired of this already. This is the nail in the coffin for me.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities.
It'd be a great VR game for that same reason.
Marshall's proof time.
Not the lack of direction, but the Ussies, and just the
That's
general weirdness and
exactly
grossness.
What I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here.
If it could have had like that thing that Dead Space has, where you like press right stick and it shows like
Maybe
a little light path to where you need to go,
where they consciously prefer
would have fixed the whole game for
I
me.
think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Oh yeah, that's very high on my priorities list. Oh, actually it is, okay. What exactly is it that you want?
Jesse, you're back. So did
Never
you
left.
find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the...
Yeah, except super morbid.
Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
I love
Rare
clearance
one, then.
level.
Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my
That sounds like not nearly enough, considering all the dangers here.
that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. But keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
So how many am I up to then? Unclear.
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. I mean, clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off...
Basest secrets of the house, I imagine.
Sealed for good reason. But now, no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Okay,
Not
sure.
pretty,
I can
isn't it?
follow that analogy.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Well, hopefully I don't have to go too out of my way for these ID cards. I'm seeing the bar now, finally, so it looks like I have 2. I also got to clear out my weapon mods for filling up. And it looks like I'm getting a bunch of new ones as well, which is just going to mean more fucking clutter. I don't know if I actually have half of these elsewhere. Oh, that's weird. This is like the same thing, but in 2 different weapons. Some of these I recognize. Let me look at all my different guns here. Okay, well that's a little better at least, but I only deleted 4. That's really not that many. They clearly added a bunch new to this right in the DLC. Ooh, yay. Finally an upgrade for that. Or no, am I stupid? I went down from 5 to 4. I can't count. I need upgrades to the triangles. I should probably just delete some of these that I'm not using or that are low level or something. Let's say we delete anything that's level 3 or lower for now. That helps a bunch. Okay, so back to the warehouse for why? Oh, because of this quest. Are they all in the warehouse? Because fuck, then. That is going to make finding them hard if that's important to this side quest. I suppose I could look up a guide. Rather than waffling. Because the side quests tend to be interesting. This little secret chamber they were talking about sounds interesting. I would rather find these than ignore them. Let's warp out of here. I'll see about tracking those down. The question is, can I tell which ones that I have? Let me look through all my shit in here. Like none of these categories scream ID cards to me. And unfortunately they're not giving me any other way right now to tell. It could just be in this list loose, but I don't know. This first video doesn't sound that helpful. Doesn't look that helpful, rather. Oh, there's boys. Come at me, I dare you, I got spikes. It is very satisfying to just like spike trap people to death. I think one of them might have been in here. What is the mission called? Pope's Collection? Bear with me. Yeah, only want the ID cards right now. So anything towards that end would be good. Okay. First one. First ID card. Somewhere in the warehouse, yeah. On a bunk. I'm pretty sure we did get one on a bunk. Let's see if I can find that bunk. Unless we didn't. What does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? Clearly not corporeal or human. They might just be aliens. Okay, so you don't really know either. Anyway, I think this is where I got one. ID badge 2 should be in the building up the hill by the elevator, so I think I probably got these 2. And then we have to find the remaining 3. Yes, I remember getting one from a table here. ID badge 3, turn right, head past the floodlight. If they're all actually like right here in the warehouse and not like up on all the different levels, that would be very handy. I did think about going up here, and then I didn't. So shame on me.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
Okay, so it lists 3, and then it's like, now that you have all of them, no. No, actually, in fact. Where's number 4? It is between floors 1 and 2 of the warehouse shaft. Well, we're on floor 1, I think. So let's see if we can figure out how to get to 2 with the help of these crystals, probably. Hearing funny noises in the background. I see our hole right there. Can't wait to be inside it. Meteor Hill. 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions, revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. I feel like that could just be real. Doesn't have to be paranormal.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
I don't suppose you are a floor I can do. Okay, the last one. Locked door behind the elevator shaft on the outside. And then I use the skeleton key. But which floor is this on? I remember seeing a locked door, but I don't remember how high up it was. Warehouse Rise. Do we have Warehouse Rise? Well, that's a control point, not a level, so that makes sense. Entrance should let me warp. Let's do that. And I suppose we could also use the chance to check the base level. God, there's just so many boys. Ow, they're throwing pickaxes at me. That was a very timely shield on my part, I think. Narrowly avoided getting creamed. I feel like I'm going full Geomancer build all of a sudden, relying on that dash that has the rocks. And also the crystals on the floor. Okay, I don't think... Oh, it is over here. Yay, good. Problem solved. That was not too painful.
Excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their carts down here?
A lightweight 1 or 2 man military grade helicopter. They want a helicopter down here in the cave? Oh god. There's another place things
A layer of dust on this
in the
place?
right way
Nobody's been
puzzle.
here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an
Alright, well,
which I'm
what
sure
goes
is
where?
in a space in each terminal for an ID card. But which card goes where?
Checking the desks for hints. There wasn't anything in that log that made it really obvious to me. That's a bunch of men with Nixon, I think, in the middle. I might actually be able to just check my guide here. Just place each card in the correct terminal. Yeah, easy. Use the workspace to determine... Oh, right. It's not spelled out for me like I'm a baby. I gotta use my brain. Well, this one had a first aid thing, so this is gonna be... I was gonna say physicist, but maybe not. Typewriter, Newton ball puzzle. That would probably be a physicist. This one has guns and cigarettes. So that's going to be our security chief. Map, so cartographer, easy. This one, what do we have left? Head of Research and Chief Excavation. This one had the thing with the helicopter, and it has pickaxes and mining equipment. So there we go. And then our last one, Chief of Research. Other than process of elimination, I don't know. Files on the desk.
It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
Basement lab. This is just elevator the quest, I guess. This whole part of the game.
Dust. Still, this lab's way tinier than any of Darling's.
It's also more lab-like than anything else we've seen in a while. I guess that makes sense. The caves aren't all necessarily a lab, but this is. What does turning this valve do? Why is there valve in my own portal too? We got rock chunks. These must be the tablets they were talking about. I don't know why they're so sure that that isn't like part of the cave stuff down here. I feel like it totally could be.
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Because there's a creature. Oh. Processes designer Gibbs. Oh, hi. You're a fucking screamer, goddamn. Are you shooting at me? With bullets? I think I found the strat for these guys. Just fucking abuse the shield. I can't see shit though, that's the downside. Oh, well, it's working slowly but surely. Love that I can hold this forever. The aid of my big shield. Or rather my big energy bar that facilitates my big shield. Might have just ran out. And he's like right on top of me. Gibbs, you can't be on top of me. I'm gonna call HR. I think I got him. Just kind of poofed away. Now, is this another...
This looks like the nail.
Yeah, part of the nail?
Minnie, a document. Is this in some kind of code? Can't read.
As the director, I demand your immediate withdrawal. Prior memos, blah blah blah. This is the house and we are their guests. Really sounds like he's sucking the board's dick. The board director Ash chose me as successor. No amount of petulance will change that. Alright, so Northmore is the second head then, question mark?
Take this back to Emily. And
I think Ash was the first.
his secret lab.
Well, Emily better have a lot of explaining she can do, because otherwise this is just like a new layer of mystery. Was Emily not on level 1? No, she is. She's just at the crossroad. Right, and we still are not... We're not getting remote thoughts anymore. I wish there was a shop where I could buy those materials. I'm just gonna be gaining money for this gun that I can't even build.
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
Nope.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Well, we got ability points.
Crystals, cave paintings, rust-filled sand. Hey, this place is a research gold mine.
I should get back out.
Is that all?
The astral bleed.
Okay. Emily just had to get one more little gush in. I need to figure out what the quest is since I tabbed off of it. Reach the base camp. Way over there. Don't know how. Let's check abilities quick, because I think I can get some more health. Yeah, good. And I think this path right next to me is fucking blocked by crystals, so we need to try to go this way. There we go. Maybe my energy just had to recharge. I was trying to find the highlight there. What is going on here? More toxic gas out of these ussies. Oh, there's boys. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me gently pummel you with rubble. Shit. That was bad. Couple pathways, or maybe not. This looks like a dead end into another, like, white void chamber. With some kind of goodie at the end. No, Jesse, don't fall. Figure just a crate. Weird little formations, these rooms. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense other than for me to get collectibles at the end of them. What is that? Why are you squeaking? Shut up, beehive. Nobody likes you anyway. Ooh, boy. Big gun. Have to get up there tactically. past all these floating men. Maybe I'll throw some bees at him. Instantly regretting my choices. Oh, I fucking took just a smidgen of fall damage. Probably means I'm going to be sent back to a warp point, aren't I? Them. I've not been doing as bad, but I do still tend to not be the best at this. Despite getting more health, I seem to still lose it all in one hit. So I don't know what the point is. I wish ground pound didn't take my whole bar too. And I don't even think I can upgrade that. I think the upgrades are all just like damage. Oh, I can make a wall. Didn't I not buy that ability? Now I'm not even sure what the difference is between them. Because they're both just doing crystal growths in crystal growth spots. Feels kind of samey. With the shield, I'm not even going to be able to effectively chip away at him. I need to, like, push him off, actually. That's what I should do. And I may have. Inadvertently. Let's just maintain. Once I have energy, we'll do, like, the shield rush strat. Oh, he's killing me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit, I'm, like, stuck in a hole with him. What? Did you follow me? Hello? I don't know, you could do that. Can't even see him, just shooting him blindly based on the health bar. Okay. Got him. Oh, maybe the other ability is like crystal removal. That would explain the crates and a lot of the blocked pathways.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Oh, I haven't done a multi-grab before, but I did spec into that. I was wondering what the L2s were. I'm not used to seeing that. Complete the ritual in the collapsed department. Yeah? Is that what you're studying here? Collapses? I guess that actually isn't that crazy fucking underground. but it maybe feels more like a descriptor and less what they're about. I see something over there. A little kitty. Let's go have a look. Hello, kitty. I can't seem to grab you. I do not know your purpose. I will leave you to it, I guess. We gotta keep going. Do I go through here? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why that wasn't clear from the map. It should have been. But I gotta figure out how to get it to open up. Game, can I go through? Shift account. Biggest building shift ever. A large chunk of fire break has been yanked down to a shaft that reaches below. Is that what happened here? The department just got shifted beyond, like, recognition in a permanent-like manner.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
The Hiss are in for it now.
Oh, hi. Alright, little dude, get him. Let's see if I can soften him up for you. I know there's a thing for, like, having him kill enemies. How is he doing, though? Is he alive, even? This is a bit much. Oh, he's not gonna be after those. God, I don't even know if I see my boy. I think now is not the time for achievements. Now is the time for me to kill everything. Oh no, he's still there. Dude, shoot a thing. Quit running around and shoot a thing. I don't know if we do. I think maybe I do. You seem like you're just getting cardio in. Your aim is about as good as the stormtroopers. There's a guy right by you. Oh, I can't do this. I also don't know if there's any benefit to this unless he kills, like, all of them at once. So I'm just gonna clean up here. Oh my god. The amount of damage I'm taking is too damn high. Come on, almost there, little dude. He's even focusing on me. Oh, but there's another guy that you're focusing on. That's a fucking sniper. Hello, my boy, my buddy. I should just do it myself. What a terrible idea to make like a fetch quest achievement.
Send a ranger to my location.
Alright, let's try again. If I could at least like point him at enemies, that would help a lot. Get him, he's right there. Get him, he's right there. One more hit. Oh, you suck. We're fully abandoning that plan though, and I'm just gonna do normal kills, because otherwise we could be here a while. Crunchyroll, Irish. How's it going? Ah, fucking snipers. I showed Go the list we made, and he had a lot to say. I feel like tier lists beget opinions to begin with, but how into Sonic is he in general? God, there's so much shit in here. Kept referencing the comics, and I was like, IDK, I didn't read those. Does he read the comics? I'd like to, but I can't even keep up with, like, manga and Star Wars. I used to, like, read DC stuff. I wouldn't say I do now, because it's been years, because I haven't had the time. Kill him, little guy. Yes, please, do that. He's the guy I go to when I have a comic question. So does he just like read a lot in general? Not even specifically Sonic? God, I am not checking every single one of these rooms. See if I can just find a way out, generally. A ton. When I would bus into the city, at my last job, that was like my dedicated manga / comic reading time, or audiobooks when I was like actually walking and not just on transportation. And I still do audiobooks like before bed and while I'm brushing my teeth and stuff, but not as much comic time, so I either have to just like carve out a little bit,
Someone call a plumber.
or
No one was around to hear that.
a rare occasion like the Chicago trip when we were traveling, that was a good time to read comics, so I caught up a bit on stuff. But I just don't have a regular dedicated time for that now. But I've read some DC. I read like one Marvel comic, like the one where Vision has a family. He like builds a robo family. I don't know if I've read anything Archie other than maybe like a one-off Sonic comic that was tied into Frontiers, because I think Sonic is Archie, right? I've been being a dork and reading physical books on the train. Nothing wrong with that. I like audiobooks, but physical books are valid too. Especially because the gateway for audiobooks for me was Star Wars. Because they would do all kinds of like background music and like sound effects of blasters and droids and stuff like that. So I really felt like I was getting a lot out of it. And then I was like, okay, I guess audiobooks are a thing I like now. It helps when most of what I listen to as audiobooks are media tie-ins. Because then you have, you know, sound effects and stuff to draw from. No idea how I'm getting through here. Yeah, I imagine that's probably true for most physical book people. Having it in their hands feels good. I'm just anytime I can be paperless, I'm happy. Whether that was like in school or reading, all the above. This is gonna be another one where I have to dispel these crystals, I think. The last audiobook I listened to was a resource for narrative writing. Meaning that was very dry and bereft of sound effects. Yeah, the crystals seem connected. Whatever's going wrong. It's called The Hero Within a Thousand Faces. Really cool read. That sounds like some collective unconscious hero's journey type stuff.
Warning. Altered item detected in transport bay.
Ooh, altered item.
Safety regulation 18.A.
I would love a new power. I kind of got that with the crystals already. Is this not opening? Oh, whoa. I don't know what that fucking button did. I guess we're going this way.
That's the altered item.
That looks like the
Looks pretty
slide.
secure.
Oh, I guess it's not a slide projector. It's a film camera.
Typical.
Right. So we gotta power stuff up before I can get to it. What are you currently reading, by the way? For Hirsch or for me? For me, big backlog of Star Wars books, so a lot of that. Right now I'm reading The Princess and the Scoundrel. You know, listening to. Which is like immediately after episode 6 ends and the Death Star blows up and Han and Leia are like, we should get married. No sound effects, but it's a book that dissects a lot of mythology and traditional stories and discusses what they have in common in terms of purpose of the story and morals they're supposed to convey across different cultures. Also breaks down the hero's journey, so I was kind of on the ball. Yeah, I thought that stuff was very interesting in high school when I had like my gosh, I don't whatever they called like the general literature class for that grade level, but then also the sci-fi fantasy lit class and mythology class I took. Maybe it wasn't the generic one. Maybe it was specifically those two. Oh, here. There are power cores in here. Okay, but where do I put them? Where to hold? That kind of looks like one. I also could. I feel like taking language arts electives to like being gay is a pipeline. Not exclusively, but you know, it goes along with like, you were a pleasure to have in class. Like, it's not a thing all by itself, but it's like a point in favor. My mythology class, besides just being full of good people and having like a very nice teacher who reminded me of my mom, both in that she was like a soft lady and a bit of a goober. So great people, great subject matter. I love how relevant it is to all kinds of media, where I can just be like, I know about this because I studied it in high school. Alright, are we powered up? And that's going this way. Okay. But the gate is the other way, isn't it? I don't know how I get to it. Unless this opens up magically. That's like my two biggest takeaways from high school and like recommendations to anyone else for just like, hey, here's shit I liked learning. You should also lit electives and like computer technologies stuff like Photoshop classes.
No altered material detected in area.
Right, now I can go.
Safely enter.
Mine was a high school class for both, and I had the same teacher for both. It was super fun. He was cool. Reading two right now. One is a philosophy book about the concept of identity and self. It's called The Ethics of Identity. It's interesting, but uses some posh language and references utilitarianism a ton, so it's tricky if you're not familiar. The other book is a historical one about the golden age of piracy and how a group of successful pirates set up their own empire near the Bahamas in the 1700s called the Republic of Pirates. Super interesting stuff. And then I'm just over here like, I like Star Wars. Yeah, those both sound cool. Oh my god, damage. Not miners, go away. No grenades. It would be funny if they just named their country the Pirate Republic, though. Isn't that... Well, fuck. What's Hachinosu in One Piece? Does that mean anything piratey? I'm pretty sure they referred to that as just the Pirate Island at some point, didn't they? I mean, that's One Piece, not real life, but still. So I moved the altered item, but how do I get to it? Full of lead? That's the Pirate Island? That doesn't ring a bell at all. Oh, they did reference a ton for real pirates. Where am I getting Hachinosu from, then? Is that close to anything? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just smoking something. Transit access.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
Is this just gonna take me somewhere? I thought this was gonna be like a warp choice. Well, okay. There's our camera.
Remember that camera. How the hell did it get out? Are they just shooting movies now?
Touch. One Piece Wiki says Hachinosu is Pirate Island. Okay, so I'm not crazy. A few different names for it, I guess. I've never heard Full of Lead. Or Full of Lead, or whatever. I'm vibing with this.
And step on it!
What are we doing? Am I just riding this for now? It's the island Blackbeard has control of? Yeah, the dude with, like, the island fruit. I guess I have to swap platforms here strategically. Oh, it's the English name. Yeah, that would be why I don't fucking keep up with English at all. VIZ specific? Yeah, VIZ's weird.
No way am I sharing the spotlight with
Oh wow, that's a lot of hiss. Beehive is the Funimation name. This looks funky. Yeah, we're like doing transit in the 80s.
Get your own platform.
Beehive makes sense though, because that's what I was thinking with Hachi, because Hachi is bee, so Hachinosu probably means something very literally like beehive. Which, you know, I guess the idea there is that it's like a, you know, it's a hive. The pirates are the bees. It's a hive full of bees. Like I think in a similar lingual thing, I believe honey is Hachi Mitsu, bee water.
Thought you could lose me, huh?
In that like very literal way that Japanese things are named sometimes. Or, you know, like muscle is kinniku, which is golden meat. I don't know why, but that's one way of interpreting the two words that make that up. I'm sure I know other examples like that, but those are the ones I'm thinking of right now. God, that evaporated quickly.
You're too tall for this ladder.
Anything that has Tama in it, Tama is just ball or balls. But I'm not thinking of any like assembly words, for lack of a better term, like those other two I just said. I definitely think I have heard something like that, though, like something Tama, and I'm just not remembering what right now. Oh, other boys. Where do you go? Up down to here. I'm gonna get smacked looking at the ceiling. I'm gonna get fucking splattered and die. Yay! Probably grab that health. I'm gonna have all the powers of Michael Bay. They have some really cool, distinct, high-budget set-piece sequences in this.
What really just happened? Felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
Did I get a power, though? I don't know if I got a power. I might have just, I don't know, cleansed the object. Lame. So I think that was our second side quest. And then we just have the... Well, I guess one more. And then the main one, too. This item should be isolated from any person or event that is objectively interesting since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. Subjects near the item will often experience a torqued version of reality resembling the heightened drama and action of a movie. That's very funny. I love how meta some of these are. Glad I just checked that little side path. Oh, hi. Thank you, zombie mold guy, for taking all my health. I didn't want it anyway. New language. Ah, yes, the fish speakers. Totally not crazy at all. They're just really big fans of the Fishman Island arc. They're loving that One Piece is getting that remake bit right now. Shoot first, die last. Coffee bullet. Bike hard. Maybe that's why there's so much down here, because the shift, like, trapped them. And then at some point, like they were saying, the Bureau just decided, like, it's not us. We'll just let them languish down there. We're getting most of this mapped out now.
Please take the nail. End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Hey, more rituals!
Another etching.
Former, that's his name. Why are you involved with this? He was in that cave doodle, but I didn't know what to make of that. But now he's talking to me. Jolly good, 2 lollipops left. What the fuck, lollipop?
Board, are you there?
Danger Director Board broken deeper understand. Tool other new forbidden board. Given former yours necessary go.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here?
Ah, yeah, my other power.
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
Former it adrift. Right, so that sounds like what I was kind of speculating, where former is at odds with the board, but is like someone who is like them or used to be part of them, something like that. Oh, is this for the gun? Oh, sure, the gun to destroy stone. How, though? Do I just shoot it a bunch? I guess I just shoot it a bunch, okay. That's kind of goofy.
I don't like you deciding what I can't have.
Yeah, why? This is to your benefit anyway. If I'm powerful, I can get your jobs done. And I don't think this is so powerful that I'm any kind of threat to you, although I feel like that's the implication. That I would be eventually. I feel like that's like a very common concept in anime and stuff now, having like some sort of governing body that's like, ah, we're authorizing use of level 5 force. Bring out the fucking big goober. What was that? I'm misusing narrative? I gotta lure him more. Or I could just try to push you off. Nope. Nope, I'm just getting smackies. Fuck. Fucking also damn. Ah, you know what? They wouldn't do it because they removed all of like the M-rated shit. Fuck me, I'm back at the beginning. I do kind of wish that in Shadow Generations they had like the thing where he like falls off and is like, oh damn, Maria. I am. How's it going? Oh, Jesse, don't fall. Alright, I got killed by Goldman once. Internet killed itself for a moment, so hello part 2. Hi! I hope you're good and your internet behaves. Yes, I go this way. The unmake. I'm just shooting something. I don't know if it's that dramatic.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening...
I mean, hey, I love a good jerk, but this is crazy. What, did I let him out somehow? Hi, you.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are? Hungry?
Yeah, of course it serves some purpose for him.
Yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it?
Right, Panini, former board abalone.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Me and my friend DD campaign.
So you
We're stuck in the
quit.
astral plane.
The board blamed you for...
I don't know if I remember that you played D&D, but that's fun. One of these days I need to as well. Properly.
Gotta be easier to play.
Rescue his son from the nail?
Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help.
The way you just spelled it now, I believe is correct.
Stay out of trouble.
Nail, leech, burn, go. Is the nail bad? Am I repairing something that I shouldn't be?
Were trying to tell me about the board. Should I trust either of them?
Yeah, it sounds like the board's up to something naughty right now. Where? This isn't the right way, is it? I need to go another way, but I don't see a path to go that other way. Maybe it's below me. A lot of fun. Sessions are every Wednesday. We're about to fight a lunar dragon. I don't know very much about proper D&D because I've never properly played it. So just what I get sometimes from like Vox Machina or the D&D movie or random shit like that. I'm also very interested in like homebrewing stuff eventually though too. You know, in a perfect world with infinite time, I'd probably be doing like several D&D campaigns. ranging from real and in the setting to just something I'm making up on my own. Or like Pokemon D&D. You know, that kind of stuff. Well, the nail is getting taller. And now that I have Unmake, I can go this way. We got a lot of points to spend. So, since melee still seems kind of pointless... Although, maybe I should just buy it at this point, because... What, I could do flight duration... Maybe I'll max that out quick. And then ground pound damage... I guess. Oh, wow, there's the level 6. I'll try. I can probably kill 40 enemies without dying. I know, Cass and Tutu and some other people play DLC. DLC? God, my brain is misfiring. Play D&D. And I know Mom would, whenever I got around to organizing something. First gain per element pickup, wow. That could be good, except that I don't need source really anymore. D&D fun, very much so. Very much so what? That is fun. Right, okay, gotcha. Is that? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm reading that now. And the rest of these are probably fine. Has never gotten better than a reload 2 speed on that. Oh well.
Who should I be listening to?
Yeah, I've said before, but I'd also love to figure out some sort of way for, like, chat to participate in a D&D thing. Because I'd love to stream it.
The astral
Because I'm that bitch and I wanted fucking stream everything. So, like, either some sort of, like, party member that, you know, would have, like, for example, multiple personalities or something, so that it, like, wouldn't be weird to have different people playing the character, or something where we could just easily have guest characters drop in, like a summoner person. If one person was a summoner, you could have chat be like the different little summoned things, or enemies, or I don't know what. I can think of all kinds of different possibilities. It would just be figuring out the smoothest way to do it. And if I ever got around to, like, building this in an engine, like having my own little DIY digital tabletop thing,
The astral bleed goes
and have like a programmer friend do some netcode or something, then people could join that way. Because despite having a class that dealt with that, I don't really know shit about netcode. Maybe someday that'll be easy. There'll just be like a nice little netcode plugin you could have that would make something like that simple to do. I would be a menace of an NPC. You would be in the party and you would go full, like, kill everything instantly mode. I feel like that's probably how you play D&D as is. Take advantage of the opportunity and just, like, throw hands, work out some aggression. Aha! I almost crushed myself, but I didn't. I have seen, like, maybe there are some tools out there to make versions of what I'm talking about easier, though, because I have seen people make little, like, chat interaction things where chat somehow controls, little enemies that try to kill the player. Or maybe not, maybe it just grabs their names, but I thought I saw one where people were actually controlling the critters somehow.
That didn't go so well last time.
Ah, men behind me. He blended in, he was too dark. Oh, that was a bomb. Oopsie poopsie. A lot of boxes here. Are you still being held by something? Why are you not falling? Maybe I gotta get all of them in this area. Oh, that one was holding it still. And I similarly missed one there. Not really, actually, my boy character, Nox, is very chill. He's a cleric ranger, parent of the group, making sure everyone's okay and alive. Also the type that goes, if you fuck around and find out, I'm not helping you unless you tell me beforehand like a true parent. I could see you being team mom type character. Because I feel like despite wanting to like throw hands and do violence, you're also the type to be like very concerned about your friends. Because you're just such a sweetie. And honestly, I feel like that's probably in like a context of interacting with other people, I feel like that's maybe where some of your aggression could come from. Like mama bear mode. Because I'm the same way. Like I get real mama bear anytime I'm hearing shit about like Alex at work. I'm just like, cool, how do I get your manager and like actually ruin his life? Because he deserves it. Because specifically there's one manager that's just a real ass and is like out to get him for being a little guy. I see you down there, toilet box. A lot of store info is online. If the company is well known. The thing is, like, if I wanted to actually be a main character petty bitch, I could probably somehow track down this guy and try to at least mildly irritate him, if not actually ruin his life. But Alex wouldn't want me to start anything for fear that it would get back to him somehow, so for now, at least I'm respecting that. Plus, you know, he wants to get out of there. See if he can get some editing work. So hopefully the problem solves itself by virtue of him not sticking around there for too long. He got back today though after being on break for a while, and it was nice to hear all his coworkers being like, wow, Alex, we couldn't fucking literally do anything without you. You run the whole shop, wow. And I'm like, one, these other people need to actually be trained. Like there's a lot of new hires who just seemingly aren't being fucking trained at all. But then also, he's doing / falling into the category of like neurodivergent carries the workplace. Unfortunately for him. But I'm glad at least that his nicer coworkers were like recognizing it in the moment and telling him that he's a valued member and all that. think 1 point's gonna buy me anything. Oh, actually it is. Never mind. We need 2, 2, and then 3. Can do. I should look at fucking doing this because I haven't done this for the whole game too. Do I need house memory or threshold remnants? I do need house memory. So I gotta save at least 3. I can do some of these. Not that I necessarily plan on buying any right now. Yeah, because like these level 6s are looking tantalizing. So I guess I upgraded that now. And then I may or may not buy some of these eventually. My character doesn't like disrespect. I nearly slapped a nobleman if he didn't stop calling the group peasants. My one of my closer things to D&D right now, Dragon Age. Normally I feel like I play like almost obnoxiously lawful good in a lot of ways. But I feel like this time, just because of the way the game started, I feel like my guy is a little bit more roguish and brash, and so I'm going to try to lean into that. Alright, did I have another cube to toss? Chaos! That's the ultimate life form menu. Trying to do chaos control. You know, it's like the phrase, I got that dog in me, but it's, I got that hog in me. Hedgehog, that is. Digging the rock shield, I'm disappointed in myself for laughing. And I got that hog in me. There's your level up Joe dad joke for the night. The rock shield is great though. There's an achievement I'm slowly working towards getting a bunch of kills with it, but it also is a really strong dash attack. And given that I die so much, it definitely helps with survivability too. Who threw a thing at me? Who's left? I don't see any other floating boys. But I do, I think, need one more. No, never mind. I think I did both of those. Was there anything out here? Can I go this way? Doesn't look like it. Oh! There's rocks in the way. I think that one went in. Yeah, there we go. That's like, I need to put that on a shirt and have Alex wear it. I got that hog in me, and it can be a double entendre. Shit, you are gonna go flying. We gotta kill the rock first, I think. My coworkers were making egg puns at me because I was an egg dealer, and they said, well, that's very excellent. Egg dealer is a very funny term. I assume you mean you were, like, selling eggs and that was your job at the time. Something like that. But I'm just imagining someone with a trench coat, you know, opening it up, and it's like, hey, sugar tits, you want to buy some eggs? Why aren't you breaking? Yeah, there's more and I can't see it. There we go. Oh yay, I love control points. For a while now, I've been buying eggs for my friend and his family because we sell a box of 90, and I've jokingly been calling myself the egg dealer. Oh, okay. So not even at your job. Right, so then you pretty much are running around with a trench coat giving people eggs. And there's my trophy. Yippee. Alright, you can just die now. Another control point. Goddamn. Listen, I can't promise that they may be cold, but you'll get eggs. How am I getting anywhere? Am I meant to warp around here? Because I found like 3. I guess I'll just fly over there. Button MB, more like button egg B. This might actually be safer. Ooh, a lot of boys. Alright, where'd my gold boy go? There he is. Gotta find a hole to put him in. A hole for my boy. Oh, floating guy, if you would get above the thing and fall in, that would be great. No dice. I did knock him off. Think. Are you still goobing down there? Oh yeah, he's still going. That wasn't an infinite void like I thought. I got physicsy there for a minute. And there should be one more gold boy right there. This is going on for a while. I can't say I dislike these segments, but I'm surprised nonetheless. Especially since I don't think this is even the final ritual. This is 3 out of 4. But I had a little bit of a lip there. I thought I was screwed. That was such a real getting fucking banged in the head thunk. Astromimics are indistinguishable from copies, but more dangerous since they have para-utilitarian abilities. I thought that was just a regular enemy, though. Do you just have unlimited bullets? It recharges over time, yes. This special shape-shifting gun that I have is, like, tied to the magical alien pyramid thing, the board that I talked to. It comes with, like, the seat of director, which is great, because I love not managing ammo. That turns me off in games so much. That's mainly why I don't really vibe with Resident Evil. Give me that. I want the unlimited gun. Spoken like a true American. Okay, so green is bad. Do not talk to green, apparently. And then, of course, my, like, psychic energy bar up top recharges, too. So, everything in this, other than, like, items you pick up for crafting, which is my least favorite part, is a recharging resource. Oh, I must be full on something. Yep. Full of bullshit. Oh, that's why it's sorted that way, because it's not the same mod. Well, you can upgrade to a level 6, wowee. You can... Yeah, take that one slightly better. Some of the rest of these, I'm not sure. That's fine for now. I don't want to spend 10 years in there. What am I supposed to climb here? I don't know where I'm going anymore. Oh, directly above me. Too bad the like multi-throw doesn't work better on enemies that dodge these. If you just like threw them slower in sequence. You know that book's meme? Hold on, I'm getting shot at. That book's meme that's like plot of show if character had a gun, that would be me. Oh yeah, where it goes thick to tiny. Yes. We gotta be getting there. I feel like that tower we're seeing is the ultimate destination here. This is like more complex than the fucking astral plane final boss zone of the main game. I mean, it is the DLC and it's come after, so that's somewhat fitting. That was good. Big damage. Big damage. Stay over there and just get crystaled to death. Ow. Oh my god, there's too many miners. Porn artists on Twitter be like.
There's the etching.
Aha. Maybe I've finally made it now. Power be damned. Oh yeah? Yeah, did you determine that I'm too strong and so now you're gonna play nice? We are nearly whole fixed, so is the nail
Tune all of a sudden.
holding the board together? I guess if it's holding the house together and the board on some level like is the house.
Overthinking.
That kind of makes sense.
Board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do. But I've got my intuition. And you.
Alrighty, then back to Gamma at the beginning. That tracks. Let me spend some abilities. That sounded slightly ominous. Which bit? Jesse? Or the board message? Probably yes to all the above. More so Jesse, yeah. You know, you probably don't want to fuck around and get too involved in, like, Eldritch God business, but also, we kind of have no choice. Love to go in there, but I can't. But we can probably go to some of these other question mark bits. I still gotta find, I think, the third side quest. Third side quest and then main quest, and then we're all Gucci. Ah yes, chasm. A wonderful idea. And there it is. Good. I was hoping it would just be in this zone. Have I been down here? Do I need to be down here? Use the altered item to escape the chasm. Joke's on you. I didn't even go inside yet, so I don't need to escape. And this is still locked, and it is very dark, and I can't even see. But there's this. There's this suspiciously open box that I just jumped into as if there was no way I could get stuck in there. It feels like I meant to put something in there to, like, be disposed of. I guess we'll just do the chasm for now.
I can't see a thing. No light. Another TV.
And a man. What are we looking at? I can't tell what this is projecting. I mean, it's a TV, so it's probably not meant to actually project. Oh, it's Ari, the janitor. Never found out what his deal was either. There's a lot of questions to answer in a sequel if they don't get to it in these DLCs.
It's so dark.
But I don't know, that's probably the nature of SCPs, right? More questions than answers. I knew you were right next to me trying to get me. You'll never know the truth. Honestly, that is a fully real possibility. I could totally see them just introducing questions and not being fussed about answering them.
Just don't drop the TV.
Good thing I can just fly over that guy. Oops, I dropped the TV. Oh, I bet the TV goes in the box. Oh, there. I wish I knew I could just press square to drop shit this whole game. I don't know if they ever told me. If they did, I missed it. What is this TV doing, though, exactly? Like, what's the problem? Kinda seems like it's just chilling. Question is, where do I get out of here? I think that's maybe a crystal formation there. Yepers. Bye, guys. You actually have a lot of health, and I don't feel like shooting you to death. You can just languish in your pit. No, another one of those. I was like, what's with the fucking, like, haunted house rave lights? Are we looping? It's where we've been here. They wanted to have a party. If you were trapped in a cave forever, you might also want to liven it up. I'm gonna assume I'm going a new way and I'm not just going in circles. And the new floating enemies seem to confirm that. I thought that was a gap for a minute. Like a big hole gap that I don't want to fall into. But we're fine. Fall off, Goober. Or don't. Fine. Fine. I feel like my little force push should have a way bigger knockback, and it doesn't. What? Oh, it's one of those. I just saw chaos and I wasn't sure what was happening. I really feel like we're going in circles, though. The areas, I think, are designed in a way that makes me feel that way. But we're nearly back at what looks to be the entrance exit on the map. I'm sure we'll come out of one of those locked gates.
There's the way out.
Yep, we're right there.
Back at the cell. Thank God.
Cool. Spiral tunnel? Yeah, something like that. %20 ammo recovery on evade sounds kind of cracked, and I should probably try that. What do I have now? Energy recovery. Secret tunnel, yeah. Tunnels just make me think of secret tunnel in general. Here, VHS TV. Impossible to contain when in proximity of humans. The cassette will not eject. So it's the cassette specifically, not the TV. There's a footage of Entity A001, Ari, so that kind of confirms that he's something. The footage renders individuals incapable of movement, speech, or thought while the screen is within view. That makes sense because of the guy we saw. I seem to be immune, as I am for most of these for some reason. Weird. That's also nearly all the question marks on the map, which is good. It means we're getting shit done that we need to. And now Slam is fully upgraded, so we just gotta do melee, unless the second DLC introduces a new skill tree. I was kind of surprised that this one didn't. But it seems like the crystal abilities, or rather specifically the throw one to be used as an attack, already does so much damage that it doesn't really need an upgrade. Why? This looks like where I'm meant to go, but it's a fucking dead end. Huh? I guess it's this way. It's all one room on the map, but in actuality, there's shit in the middle. Or like a recent cave-in, maybe. Because this is probably the other side of what I was just looking at. Don't just casually pop out of the pit at me. Wait, didn't I kill you? Are you still floating behind me? Weirdo. Have I heard this?
Strange one. Certainly.
I think this is the first one we heard. Alright, well we can destroy crystals. That is new. We did not have that ability before. I can go this way, and it leads me to the question mark zone.
He's got it. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail. What the hell was she thinking?
Yeah, if the hiss don't care about the nail now, maybe it was like safer to destroy it. But then I don't know why the board would want it back, because the board wouldn't want the hiss to get it. That's just a shortcut back, but that's the actual room. I should check that for goodies. Aha, goodies and lore.
41 days since entry day. The name of our historic arrival to the oldest house.
Yeah, so this is the very beginning. I wonder if this is like at its heart a big cave that goes on forever and they've just like installed office into most of it.
Long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell. My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated. In cheerier news, I've made some new friends. I met them while exploring the deeper caves. They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans. I call them the id. They aren't hostile.
That's new.
In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few were quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi. I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
Okay, then we got something that showed up from the board as well. Oh, never mind. That was just the, Marshall, I think, talking. think I'm safe to go back. How many creatures are here? And something shot at me. There we go. Did I just one-shot him? My ground pound has gotten quite powerful after all the upgrades. Somehow I got right on top of that thing. Oh my god. That sniper almost got me. Did I get it? I think I can go. The door looks open now. Okay, and we're just above where we've been. And those are aggressively regrowing behind me. God, still no remote thoughts. I must have to go to like a previous zone to get those, and I just haven't since I've needed to.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Oh boy, more fights.
Let's put him down.
More fights with a little goober to not do much, but still be here. Oh, there's a ball. Where's the ball? No snipies. Sniper, no sniping. Oh, I should have controlled him. That was dumb. Ah, good. Toxic gas, my favorite. God, it is fucking seismic near these things. I guess that's not that crazy. If it's gas, like fucking erupting. Oh wow, that is all my health. If it's gas that's just like erupting, it could make sense that it would involve like high pressure. Let me go back and pick some shit up from this room so I don't die. Last ritual.
Last one. I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
The growths on these almost look like some form of imprisonment. And the board was talking about them being contained. Or rather, broken, and we're like healing them by doing this. So it makes me wonder, you know, what if maybe the house is keeping the board inside or something like that. What does a nail do? A nail holds something in place, right?
There. Easy as pie. Fuck! But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail leave end. Can I leave? I can't reach any of that. Oh, here, this back this way maybe? I don't know what it wants me to do. Shoot the rock. Oh, wait, is the pyramid fucking growing? Maybe no, it's maybe always been there. That sounded like something. Here, crystals this way. Unless I'm meant to grow my way out of here. Yeah, we're building a bridge out of here. Very Final Fantasy 13. Anytime I see like spiraling, usually I like ice or crystal, but this is, you know, it's rocky crystal, but it's still crystal, so it kind of counts. I always go to Final Fantasy 13 in my mind. That is not far enough. Can we get some more crystal? No, maybe I can make that. Barely.
Oh, thank God. What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
We'll see. I bet there's some kind of final boss that disagrees with me. I can't exit right to the save point, can I? Nah, cave in. But I found a box. So that was worth it. Kind of. In theory. I don't need a little guy. He probably can't follow me very far. Wow, that jumped up right away. 3, 3, 4, and 4 for melee. Maybe it's more of a get out of jail card free than I get out. No, yeah, that makes sense. Get out of jail free card. Maybe it's more of that than I would have initially guessed. With as high as they're pricing it. Emily! The nail looks solid. Tell me about it.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
It has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both.
Yeah, nailing it in place.
Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
That doesn't make sense. Why would repairing it put it in a bad state?
Right, to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can for
Yep. That's protagonist energy right there.
Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Reach the bottom of the nail. Who doesn't love jumping down into a big scary pit and getting shit done? I don't know if I... Okay. Never mind. That was wrong. I shouldn't have jumped in the pit. Maybe I need to, like, walk down some switchback steps or something. Or, like, follow the pillars that are kind of going into the distance.
I know you'll take care of this, Director. I'm not worried.
Good thing money is not so much an issue anymore. In that I've bought most of the stuff at this point. I hear a roar. Maybe should I walk up to the nail instead? This doesn't seem like the right thing to do after all. Just being down here. Oh god, I'm figuring out too now that I can fly just by holding my jump. That fixes all of the like stutteriness that sometimes happens like right there. So much nicer.
If it isn't my favorite...
Oh, a pit opened up in front of it.
Hope I know what I'm doing. That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Well, yeah, because again, it's a nail. Some of it is going to be buried into the thing that it's piercing.
The crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
I'm also reminded of that one place in Dark Souls with like the pit and the crystals and stuff where you fight Teeth the Scaleless.
The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked me. I don't fucking like it.
It's very red over there.
I need a ranger sent to this location, stat.
Nobody else hears the house.
The Hiss are in for it now.
Full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite.
It is always a good thing.
The strands between
It means I'm heading towards something.
the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope do we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
All right, what horrors await? Looks like a real big rock and a possessed dude. Probably one of these original dudes from the tapes. Or even Marshall.
Marshall? You're...
Or like a mimic or whatever of her.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red and young.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right. Leave your innocence.
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
Or she got hissed.
You've always been within you. You want this to be true.
She can destroy the crystals too.
They may be evil, but at least they accept the LGBT. I'm not exactly sure where you got that out of what she said, but I also already forgot what she said, so you may be completely right. But also, yeah, I mean, there's a long celebrated history of villains and gays being friends, or one and the same. Oh, there's fucking snipers. No wonder I'm losing health. Why don't you join? Oh, is that Marshall? Maybe that is Marshall. Join my health, sniper. My health, my team. Same thing. Oh, that's my guy. I can't tell. In the distance, I just see a body moving. And I'm like, oh, I better shoot that. She was going on about people, and the lines was nor she, he, or they. Anyone can stop it. Nor anyone can stop it. Ah, right. The gay agenda. Once it takes you over. Ooh, if you just fell in the pit and died, that'd be great. That's funny that they don't die, but they at least take, like, fall damage. Oh, my health. Evil equals gay, silly. Oh, gay ally. Thought you said gay, silly. Like you were calling me silly. I can't tell. Are you mine? You have no health bar. Wow, neither do I. Fuck me. Oh, that didn't... I almost lived when I fell in the pit, and then I respawned and got shot. Round 2. Alright, hold on. Gotta summon my goober.
Nobody else here.
This is Director Faden. Send a ranger to my position.
I wonder if they were just like, hey, this is hard sometimes. Let's give them a buddy. A free buddy, even though they can also possess people. Not possess. Mind control. Jedi mind trick, something like that. That went right off the cliff. That went right off the cliff. No, it didn't. It almost did. Eat your own grenades. Where'd you go? Where'd the sniper go? Was there not an enemy sniper? Did they warp? You gotta join Team Jesse. Fucking... He got me again. That pickaxe has a big hitbox. Oh, fine, I'll do it again. Third time is the charm.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
No, I didn't want you. I wanted the sniper. I don't know how the sniper fucking teleports around. Ground pounding the bomb guy is not the best idea. Oh, I'm falling, no! Hold on. We're just gonna let it happen that time. I haven't seen what's-her-name in a while. There's been a lot going on. I think that's my guy. I think that's my guy. How do I have more than one actual ranger guy? That looks like a bad sniper. I don't know how. I just seem to be getting a lot of allied units. I wonder if my... I don't think I have some upgrade that makes my, like, takeover get multiple things at once, but that almost seems like what's happening.
Sorry, I wasn't here to help, Marshal.
Oh, I'm falling again. Fuck me.
The nail is corrupt.
Okay. Well, my allies finished her off.
That's why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her.
Well, she's the one who came without telling me. So, whose fault is it really? And maybe that's why they were being fussy at me? Because they were also partially corrupted themselves?
Well, fuck you too.
I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Can I go this way? I don't remember taking this path down, but I think anything should be fine. Oh, hi, former.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
The Foundation. Yeah, so it didn't really answer any questions, but I feel like it is kind of progressing, like, the vibe of the narrative. We're finding that, like, not that any of us, the players, couldn't have already guessed this, but, like, that the board is, you know, kind of sus. We're seeing, like, more of Jesse in action.
I thought I'd know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's.
Yeah.
Whatever those are.
I'm also just realizing that there's a triangular gap at the top of this, which is now clicking in my mind that that's like, you know, if you fill in the inverted pyramid of the board in 2D, that would fill in that gap. I don't know what to make of that, but I'm sure that's meaningful. That's it for this DLC, though. Made good time on that. I am going to just call it here in a minute. We'll have a little bit shorter stream tonight. And then we'll get the next DLC knocked out tomorrow and put a wrap on Control, which has been lovely, but there are many things vying for my time, so not bad to move on when we are in the middle of 2 big RPGs, and we'll be starting another decently sized one with Mario and Luigi on Thursday. And we can kind of figure out kind of what's... I'm saying kind of a lot. We'll get some touch-in on Alan Wake with this next one, which I'm intrigued for, because I don't really know a lot about him. Astral spikes are metastructural entities found within a plane. One traveled through the mind of an astronaut. Was this not here originally? Like, we put this here, kind of? Because that's what this is, an astral spike, I'm sure. The spikes are dangerous, emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter. Maybe not, but I don't know, a spike and a nail seem like they're probably the same thing. Check out these. Another day, another crisis. Tell the sidekick Pope Snoop to leave. What, they don't want her knowing too much? before it is time to begin the next stage. That sounds very like there's going to be a big shift in the second game. And also calling us Jesse/Dylan is still weird and interesting in and of itself.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year
And then the hiss got her.
salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
Apparently not. So that's gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna go raid into Crit. He's doing a catch-up stream after being in Japan, because I think he was, I know, with Cass and Go and some other people in Japan prior to us meeting up in Chicago. I will see you guys over in there. Thanks for hanging, thanks for chatting, and we will get this game wrapped up tomorrow. Bye-bye.